I get hard-pressed on every side, between the rock and the compromise, like truth and a pack of lies fighting for my soul. I got no place left to go, cause I got changed by what I've been shown. Smoke glory that ain't the world has known, it keeps me rambling on. Oh yeah, farther along the way, no one look back, farther along the way, understand why. So cheer up my brothers, live in the sunshine, we'll understand this all by and by.
Bitch.
There we go. Welcome to the Emerald City Panel Room. We're going to be at a full house. My name's Jason. I'm the director of panels for the show. I hope you're all having a great time. I'm going to need you to fill in as much as possible. If you've got an empty seat, put up a hand so we know. We got 2 seats up here, a seat here. All right. We're going to do a quick head count. We need to find out if there's 100 people in the room, and then we can start filling in more people. Do we have our 100 head count? I'm asking the back.
Hey.
Tamar, Minions, do we have our 100 head count?
So we'll work it out in a bit.
Roger,
Okay.
we're spinning up. All right, I've got a seat here open and 2 seats right up close and 2 seats up to my left. So if anybody in the back wants to move up and snag those, do it now.
You haven't given my one out, right?
All right, I got another single here and a pair right up here. Please move in and fill in the seats as quickly as possible. As soon as we are all seated, we'll be able to get the panel started for you.
Extras.
I have 2 seats up on my left.
I've got a seat here.
Looks like they're taken.
There's 2 over there.
All right, please fill in as best you can. Move all the way to the front and fill in nice and snug.
Oh, I love this. I know, settle down.
I got a lot of seats over on my left side here, over here. I got a lot of open seats. When you come in, you can go right or left. Please fill in as many seats. Move all the way to the center so we can get as many people in the room as possible. Please scoot all the way to the center of the aisle so we can fill in all the chairs. We got a single down here. We got 1 single on the
Next to
second
Sam.
row
Next to
on
Sam.
my
Next to
left.
Sam.
Got a single.
Single next to Sam.
If you're
And
just
still-
joining us, please
still don't
find a
want
seat
to
as
work.
quickly as possible. I've got chairs on either side. Fill in all the way to the center row.
Aw, Sam found a girl. Don't kill
We've
her
got
with your
2
penis
more
of
off to
doom.
my left. I have another loose single over here that we can fill
Yeah,
up real
please
nice
don't
and
sleep with
close.
us.
There's no thing telling me I can't swear.
Yeah. Yeah, please don't sleep with them.
All right, keep coming in. If you're coming in immediately to your right, we do have seats. Please fill in as best you can. I want to make sure we get as many people as possible into the panel room.
You look serious.
What panel is this for again? Super
The
who?
entire thing is questions.
So,
Super.
We should be.
We start it off and then...
Super. All right, I'm
stole
seeing
my
some
joke.
green seats.
Oh, fantastic.
Do we have anyone else trying to get in?
Yeah, because it's not really...
Let's do a quick check outside. I want to make sure this place is packed.
So we need them to come.
Okay.
Okay. No, we can say that, yeah.
We can make
If
that
not, we
work.
can if they miss out when we repeat it.
All right, we got more people coming in. This is excellent. I want a super full panel.
Oh,
I think you're gonna get one.
Super full. Supernatural.
Wow.
No, that's weak sauce. Come on. If you want to see some real talent, come see me
My
over in the
real
big
cheerleader
panel
in the
room.
hall.
I will blow your mind.
Yay!
Poor Michael, he's still there.
All right, please fill in as many seats as you can. Squish to the middle. We got more people trying to come in.
They're off.
I've got a couple singles up here on my left. If you're a single person or you're willing to take your party and divide up, you'll see the same show. It'll be super.
And natural.
Stop. It sounds like he's advertising British Columbia. Super, natural, British Columbia.
I got one more single up here on my left. If you're coming in, welcome to the Supernatural panel. My name's Jason.
We're going to get Misha Bond. He can't get in now.
Oh, we're still waving more people in. I've got a single over here.
Settle down.
Tamar, how are we looking? Are we full? Is there any more people out there trying to get in?
Is that it? He's got Sam hugs.
All right, I'm going to close this door shortly and we're going to get started.
Just don't sleep with him.
Here we go. Give me a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, ladies.
Thank you.
Are we ready? Oh. Are you ready?
Do you want to put the whole picture up?
Hi, thank you. I'm Minion Beans, otherwise known as Raving Lunatic. Just a couple words. Since we are streaming live online to FlipON.TV, we just ask if you choose to or enter the panel room, which I sincerely doubt, but just in case, please do not let the door slam shut. It messes up the sound. So soft close the door. Also, do not whip out your phone saying how awesome this panel rocks, or oh my god, I saw Gandalf and and Loki making out. So so please keep it later. I know.
Where did we miss that?
So other than that, thank you for making Eccc 2013 doubly awesome, enough to make me fly all the way out from Maryland to Minion.
Oh,
so
wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You got it?
Okay. Yeah, seriously.
You got it? I'm going to swap it over.
Okay. Do you want to sit there?
I can.
Can you guys do me a favor quick and just wave at me as I take your video? Thank you.
Do you want to swap over because you wanted to do that? I don't mind.
I got no problems.
You got no problems? Okay.
Hi guys, how y'all doing? Oh, very good. Okay, so before we get going, I wanted to first say a big shout out to Unicorn Empire, who is, where are you, Amber?
She's right at the back of the room.
She has a booth at, it's E4, right? E4, those of you that got the green bags had a button in there that was made by her, and they're awesome, so you should definitely go spend your money there. If there's one booth, go spend your money there. The other thing, because we are live streaming, there's a microphone up front that you'll have to make your way to when we do this discussion. We don't want it to be us talking at you. We're just regular fans, just the way you are. So we want to make this as much of a discussion as possible. So microphone over there, that means the people on the internet can hear you as well. Yeah, I know. It's exciting. Sorry, Big Sam, what do you need? Yeah, actually, it's going to be archived, so if you want to go and look at it later, you can go on FlipON.TV.
I think do you have to pay for it?
I think there's a fee involved, but only for the main hall stuff, she said.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. So yeah, go on there afterwards, yeah. And go and listen to your question over and over and over. It'll be amazing. And so what was the other thing?
What we're going to talk about?
Oh, other thing, we brought some props from the set of Supernatural. They are up front. Set? What? What did she say?
She want baby.
You want a baby?
No, the car.
Oh, the car.
Yeah,
They
it couldn't fit.
I couldn't fit that in my bag. Sorry. So once upon a time, I used to do a thing on the internet called Plastic Winchester Theater, which was basically me playing with Barbie dolls every week, but having. But it was a Sam and Dean Barbie doll, and they went on adventures. That got noticed by the crew of Supernatural, and they invited me up to set 5, 6 years ago. Every year we go back and just kind of see what they're up to and whatever. So we brought some props that you should hopefully recognize from some different designs, from some different things that they've used in the set. The art department up there really is amazing. If you look at like the depth of, like the quality of what they put into just their world. You look at, I mean, there's an angel questionnaire up there that was
the best thing. Have a look at that if you can.
Which was on Naomi's desk, and it's ridiculous, the questions on it. I mean, if you've ever recorded Dancing with the Stars, apparently you're not getting into heaven, so be warned. So absolutely, if you have a second afterwards, pop up and take a look at that. So we wanted to kick this off.
We're mostly. And is there anybody here that hasn't seen the show at all? We'll start from the beginning. There are some.
Seriously?
What? Because we're mainly going to talk about season 8.
Yeah, that's the other thing. There will be some spoilers. Not like
about
Castiel's
7 years
dead
worth.
or anything. I mean, nothing huge.
What?
But I mean, because we all know Castiel's coming back as a season regular for season 9, right? So that was kind of big news that they just released the other day.
And he's going to direct an episode.
And he's going to direct an episode, which. When's it going to be Jared's turn? That's what I'd like to know. Yeah. Slacker, dude, honestly. So, do you want to hit your slide?
Yeah, I can hit the
Okay,
slide.
so we're going to ask you...
it's... Okay. I can't work your mouse. Oh, good grief. Okay. So, season 8. I did a... Basically, it comes down to this. Is everybody loving it?
So, let's hear it. Do you love season 8?
Or are you a little bit like this?
Anybody not loving it so far?
Anyone not loving it?
You guys love it?
Everybody's done with it?
You know, it's interesting. I mean, we had Eric Kripke for seasons 1 through 5, and people kind of think of that as the core part of the show. And then we go to Sarah Gamble for 6 and 7, and then Jeremy Carver takes over for season 8, and everyone kind of
digs it.
I mean, when we did this panel last year at C2E2, everyone was kind of like,
it was hard with
they were not loving it. But this year, the feedback you get is just so much more positive and really, I mean, the men of letters and, you know, just digging into a different part of the mythology. People are just loving that. It's cool.
It is.
So if anybody has, I mean, this is going to be a discussion. So if
throw out.
So you can
what
throw
you want to
out,
talk about.
Yeah. So
we can start at the beginning, or you can jump to whatever subject you want. Who needs a spin-off?
Who needs a spin-off?
Castiel, did you say?
Castiel needs his own spin-off.
Gabriel.
Can the car have its own spin-off?
Yes. Just car all the time.
Just who? Oh, Garth. Now, you could almost see like a show where you see all, you know, a bunch of hunters every week. It would be like a rotating cast, and Garth is the centerpiece. I would watch that. The Ghost Facers. They did that little web series where they kind of did that. That was fun.
He's too busy being on CSI.
Adam needs to come out of the hole
too busy in
first
New York.
before he can have it. Yeah, we need to get Adam out of the hole first. Then he can have his own show.
So is there anybody that's got anything they want to start off with? Do you want to start off with the tablets? Because we did a similar panel at DragonCon in Atlanta in September, and people had already started talking about these tablets. I don't know how they found out, but they were already talking about it. They were talking about the Hell tablet for sure. And then everybody sort of went, well, if there's one for one, there's got to be... Oh, there goes my water. Oh.
If you die in an electrical fire, I'm going to scoot this away.
Almost Mark Rubio'd myself. Yeah, there's got to be one for heaven, which is a little
obvious. Makes sense when you think about it for 2 seconds, but at the time it was like, oh, Angel tablet, who knew?
So are we worried that they've only got half a tablet?
What is that movie?
What?
The Indiana Jones movie.
Oh, you're talking about the where he does the trials.
Yeah.
Indiana Sam.
Yeah, Indiana Sam. What did we think about that, of Sam being the one that killed the Hellhound? And was that, I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Anybody got anything to say? Come up, just yell it. Either yell it or
yell it and we'll repeat it, either way. Come on.
Come on, someone's got an opinion. Come
on. You guys cannot be this shy.
Supernatural fans. Never. Dean's never going to be happy.
Is there some kind of place in America where they have like a
Although,
pie thing?
to be fair, he's got
be happy about
his-
like a pie fest.
his own room is making him very happy at the moment, right? He's like, my room.
Think we'll have a happy?
No.
Well, they had a spoiler. His question was, "Did we think we'll have a happy ending this season?" There was actually an article released this morning talking about how they're going to be transitioning season 8 into season 9, and how they think that the tablet storyline is going to end at the end of season 8, and then 9 will bring in. What did you say?
They're still gonna. I think they were still gonna deal with the heavenly intervention they were talking about and the Men of Letters.
So Men of Letters and Naomi will carry over into 9, but not so much the tablets. So that's interesting.
They thought they'd close the tablet storyline off this season. I don't know how true that is, but unless anyone's had anything.
Castiel. Oh, Destiel.
No.
Oh no. Out. Get out.
Is that what season 9 is? It's gonna
That's
be
all
canon.
it's gonna be. Is Dean and I almost said it. Castiel in a van driving around America. Killing people, hunting things. I don't even know.
So that was one of the theories that was true.
You see it. I think anybody can come up with a ship and see it. Ellen and Sam. I mean, we can go. When we go crazy places, I will go crazy places. Ellen and Bobby.
So what do you think? Do you think if they shut both heaven and hell, that's how Cass will get trapped? He'll stay here.
Or does he get sucked? Like, does his angel part get sucked back into heaven?
But then isn't
No,
Jimmy?
don't make it dirty. Don't make it dirty.
Dirty. Did everyone hear that? Or can you not hear it?
Say it again. They can't hear it at home.
So you were saying that his grace will get sucked up, and you're talking about the what was the episode? The end where he'll end up more like that. You think?
He'll be a hippie sitting in a circle hoarding toilet paper.
Hoarding, smoking marijuana, having orgies, fantastic. That's
Bring
one
that
for the
up to
orgy.
him in his panel tomorrow,
Yes.
please.
Yeah, he'll be pleased to know that.
I expect all of you will be there.
We'll be there.
Yeah. Do we think there'll be any more meta episodes about Slash? I'm gonna go with probably not. I think they learned their
Probably.
lesson the first time and realized we confused 3/4 of America with that. Yes, the itty bitty parts of fandom were like, that was cool, and then Joe Blow sitting on the couch in Ohio was like, the hell did I just watch? Yeah. Okay, the latest episode.
Did we watch that?
Yes, we watched that. Yes, we watched that. Zeus was in it, and so was
Prometheus.
Prometheus. Yes.
Why? I wouldn't. Every time someone gets near them like a god or something, they're down. That's it. You wouldn't go near them, would you, for help? Like, you're going to get killed.
It's kind of amazing that, it doesn't matter what they go up against. I'm always quite convinced they're going to win at the end.
Now they're killing old gods.
Because did Zeus die at the end of that? Is that what?
Yeah. Did they kill Zeus?
So
And
they
then
killed Zeus. That seems kind of like a big deal. Like that would have made the news or something.
Zeus down.
Go.
How does everyone feel about the fact that every god, every demigod, demon, angel, they always come down with suits?
Yes.
Oh, repeat the question. The lady asked if, what are you, demon? What are you, vampire? Okay. We'd like to know, I've forgotten what she just
Okay,
said.
so why
Did she just
why
say?
do all the gods come down dressed
In a suit.
They're well dressed. What can we say?
They're rich.
I mean, do
Wall
you
Street.
want them to come down in Daisy Dukes and like a cut off top? Would you believe that?
Short shorts.
Short, yes, yes. Yes, they're all in suits.
Osiris. Yeah. That was
Yes,
pretty dressed.
Paul Sam.
Oh. Hammer and
So in the
Frost.
episode of Hammer of the Gods, they weren't all wearing suits.
Gabriel wasn't in a suit,
Gabriel
apparently. He was in a porn shoot.
Well, if you were God, wouldn't you too? Come on. Way in the back. Chuck. No, I thought he was God, right? Chuck was God, yes.
Chuck was God.
Chuck was God. Theoretically, I mean,
We
don't
know
let
for
it go
sure.
to his head, but I don't think...
Crookie's avatar was good.
Crookie's avatar, yes, was good. Yes, in the back. You think Sam needs a
Sam
haircut?
needs a haircut. Yes!
I would agree with you, sir.
Oh.
Cut it off. You look like a hippie, I'm just saying.
Oh. His power's in his hair. He can't cut it.
Your powers are in your hair. That's good.
Why is Sam what?
Oh, his lines are not as good as Dean's?
Right? Yeah, I like Sam without a soul. I like him as a demon as well. Could you hear that? Can't hear it. Can you? I'm really sorry. Could you go up to the microphone? Because they can't hear it.
That was really good. Can you come up just to the microphone up there? Not to call you out or anything, but that was good.
The internet can't hear you.
Yes. Bet you didn't think that when you woke up this morning. Or maybe you
Has
did.
he got pants on? It's all good.
He has pants on, it's fine. There you go.
So what I was trying to ask is, when you want a punch on the screen with Dean and Sam having an argument about it,
Yeah.
Dean, when he takes care of the things that he feels like he's trying to do the right thing, and Sam is trying to make him understand, but the lines are not equivalent to Dean's line. Like, you want to see a deadly chemistry between the brothers. Like, Dean is saying something and Sam is coming with it on his own beliefs. We don't get that punching chemistry between the guys.
You think Dean's lines are more weighted than Sam?
Well, obviously, I mean, you got to love Dean because he comes up with the jokes and the performance and everything. But Sam has a lot of potential because when you saw Soulless Sam there, he actually showed that he can actually have the screen space as much as Dean can have it. And that was really dark and good because then Dean gets very unpredictable and he gets shocked. Or is that Sam? We need to see that more kind of a thing because that's more like supernatural. It's like these two brothers are like doing it.
That's good. That was really good.
Hopefully they'll hear that and
Yes.
write accordingly.
Yes. Very good. Anybody have any comments on that?
Anybody got any comments?
Right, we had the demon blood.
She can't hear him. Can you repeat that?
Sam had demon blood and he was bad.
They were saying that was darker.
I'm really bad at summarizing. I'm
Yeah,
so
sorry. We weren't ready for this. We thought we could just get everyone to yell out. Yeah.
Otherwise, the internet won't hear your awesomeness. And cats that are awesome. There we go.
Okay.
Hit it.
I guess I just kind of had a question. So the show is about Sam and Dean, right? But then they get a bunch of people that come in, like they had Bobby, and then he died, and then they hunted with Ellen and Joe for a bit,
They did.
and they got killed off.
That's what I mean.
So I guess what I'm wondering is, do you think Castiel will ever become part of like a trio, or do you think it's always just going to be about Sam and Dean?
Yeah, he's going to sit in the back of the Impala.
I was gonna say in the trunk when
In
he's
the trunk.
bad. Get in the trunk, Cass.
Yeah.
like the Scooby Gang. They're just going to go around and solve crime. What? Oh. She said, say that again.
How did Henry get the feathers? Probably from Castiel. Yes, they just keep him in the trunk. So
He's
when
just
Dean was
invisible.
praying at the end of last episode, then he was like, oh wait, he's in the trunk. Does he get good reception in the trunk? I don't know. I don't know these things. I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, if he's becoming, here's
If
the
he's gonna
problem.
be a
Here's the
regular.
problem with the word season regular is that Bella and Ruby were both season regulars back in season 3, and did we see them every episode? No. So it becomes a, I don't know how they're gonna do that.
No,
I don't know. I mean,
don't
we'll have to wait and see whether or not. Yeah, maybe he stays in the Men of Letters quarters and makes
Yeah.
them pancakes and makes their beds. I don't know.
Alfred.
He's like their Alfred. Wouldn't that be cool though? I think he is their Alfred. I like that.
It's like their bat cave. So
It's their
about
bat
right,
cave.
yeah.
I think we find some symmetry here. Very good. So yeah, thanks.
Me again.
Hi, you again.
Okay, it's just an observation from season 1 up until now. Just with the way the Winchesters live, they're always on the road. Their diet consists of diner food.
Right, their
How the
teeth.
hell are they so cut?
And their teeth. How are their teeth so white?
What?
How are their teeth so white?
How are their teeth so right?
They should have British teeth. I
Because we
understand.
don't see the episodes where they go to the gym and they go to the dentist. You know what? All that grave digging is really good for like cardio.
Setting
and
people
all
on
the running
fire.
from the ghosts, that's also good cardio. Yeah.
Sam eats salad, apparently.
Sam eats salad. Dean has
Burger.
a tomato on a burger. That's vegetables.
Yeah, ketchup.
Maybe they take a multivitamin. I don't know. Very good.
Hi, yeah.
Hi.
That comment, honestly, like Dean's pie obsession. Like, how has he not got a belly with all the beer that he drinks, the alcoholism? Oh my god.
Yeah, I wouldn't want his liver in some
Let's
kind
not
of.
talk about alcoholism and Supernatural. It kind of hurts a little. But no, mine is. I really love the dynamic connection. I wouldn't call it a connection, more like a plague between Lucifer and Sam.
Yes.
I loved Lucifer.
Yes.
Like, just.
I like
Does anyone
Lucifer
else
Sam.
love him?
I like Lucifer Sam as well.
Ooh, that's a ship it will sail.
That suit, yo. That white suit. Girl.
Go ahead.
Hi. I was just wondering, do you think we'll ever have a thing where Dean is special for more than like 5 seconds? Because you always have Sam who's like, oh, he's the, vessel of Lucifer. Oh, now he's gonna be the guy who closes hell, and
I think
he never
Dean's
did
supposed to
anything.
stay as the human, isn't he? Isn't he supposed to? I know they've got the angel marker.
What angel marker?
The blood or
Did they
whatever.
write in his
Yes.
angel? I don't remember that
Angel
part.
post.
Oh, because he was the Michael Sword?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. I think that's kind of the idea that they kind of went into the program with it. Sam was the one that was one of the special kids. He was the one that did all the not special bus kids, special kids. That was able
That
to.
too.
And that he was the one that was, he had the demon blood, whatever. And then, but Dean was the one. His job was to save Sam. Was to keep Sam not from turning into a monster, basically. So if you have Sam as the monster, can you have Dean as something supernatural too? I don't know if that works so well from a storytelling point of
It's
view.
just the same all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
'cause I think the idea was he was supposed to try and keep Sam human.
We were only supposed to have like one season, so
Yeah.
they ran out of ideas. Maybe I don't know. Thank you.
Oh.
So when I talk about this show with some of my friends, they kind of dismiss it as like, oh, it's Buffy the Vampire Slayer for boys,
Nope.
or oh, it's
Nope.
okay.
Nope.
But what I'm saying is like, how do you think that those previous supernatural shows like The X-Files and Buffy the Vampire Slayer like informed
Yeah.
Supernatural?
I don't think we'd be here without them.
First of all,
We needed them.
good job, Mini Sherlock.
Yeah, mini. Just thought I'd point that out.
I like Sherlock. It's just a little Sherlock.
Is she off?
That's perfect. I mean, think of it. Would Supernatural have been a show on the WB? On the WB, UPN, whatever.
We were on the WB.
Yeah, we were on the WB. I mean, Buffy and Angel
They
and
set the way. They set the path.
Roswell.
For us.
Those paved the way.
Roswell. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I mean, those
Forgot.
paved the way. Kind of look at the channel now, and that's the other thing is look at
Yes,
the channel
look
now.
at it. It's all
They have
Secret
Vampire
Circle there.
Diaries. They have Arrow. They have
They had Secret
Smallville.
Circle.
They
They
have
keep
Secret Circle.
trying.
They're kind of going into that
Genre.
genre, and I think that Supernatural is part of their core show now, and they're going to
Yeah.
build things around that.
I think so.
Good question.
Yeah.
Hello. Mine's more of a technical question, production. What happened to the music?
it's
Money.
gotten
We're
really
broke.
We're
low.
broke.
It's broke.
We're broke.
Okay.
Every year, I think it gets cut a little bit more. So
Yeah.
that's the music goes.
I'm kind of a late fan to Supernatural. I actually caught it up after like 7 seasons, whatever, in one big marathon, and the music was just a
Yes.
huge part
It
of
was
it for every
such a
episode.
character of
it
the
seemed.
show, yeah.
Absolutely.
And now it's like maybe one song that's
Yeah.
done by a cover band or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally
Apparently.
money. I think it literally comes down to money.
Well, okay.
Unfortunately.
That's all.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, do you want to have a really nice special effect in this
Or do you
episode,
want
or do you want a
music?
piece of music? But you notice that they still do pay out for the piece of music if they think it will.
Especially for the like the not the rerun, the where they
Oh, the
the
previously
real,
on
yeah, the previously,
Supernatural.
yeah. They'll pay it for that, especially when it's a big one.
Yeah.
We get it then.
Just quick, how many people started watching the show from day one? Like they saw the pilot episode the day it aired. Okay, that's more than I actually thought. How many people got into it? Kind of have like later seasons, like he said. Like, okay, that's
interesting.
That's interesting.
It sneaks up on people.
It is a kind of. I mean, it sneaks up on people. I remember sitting on my couch going, "Oh my God, that guy from Gilmore Girls, who I just love, is in this new show, and it's gonna be awesome." And
I didn't know who he was to start
you
with.
didn't know who he was.
I didn't.
So
we didn't have
sad.
Gilmore Girls. I don't
So
remember.
sad. Go ahead.
Hey, I was talking to the younger fans about this earlier, about how they're in school and they don't know any people that watch Supernatural, but I have friends that are like in their 30s that work here in Bellevue that are in the gaming industry, and they're like fancy outfits and with their wine and expensive dinners, and we'll talk about Supernatural all night. So just saying, there's plenty of people out there that watch that show.
We're a good mixed crowd. Definitely.
That wasn't my question. I wanted to bring up how the Leviathan at the end of season 7 were like the scary monsters, and it got me really excited for like, oh my God, they're in purgatory. And then when they got there, like literally the Leviathan will show up in the suits, like how they were talking about with the demons and stuff and the gods. And it's like they're in purgatory, but they're in like these human like vessels with like nice snappy suits.
Yeah, that's what happened in
Anybody
this episode
know
in the
how
flashback.
that happens?
I don't know.
You know what? Is that when they had a new like? I wonder just if they look in their costume closet. They're like, we have all these suits. What are we gonna do? I know. Everybody's suit for you.
Bad guys.
Suit for you. Suit for you.
Into the wardrobe department. Something like
She just also made me think: how many people like are active online for Supernatural? Like you're
Yeah,
on a
where are-
Tumblr, you're on an LJ, you're on Twitter. Okay.
Tumblr.
Tumblr. Me from my Tumblr peeps. Okay.
Okay.
That's it. But that was a lot of people that did not raise their hands. How do you guys do it if you don't? Have the internet? Like, do you write letters? I don't know.
Dear sir. Dear sir.
There was a time before the internet.
No.
That. I think the internet's been around forever. Yep. Go ahead.
I kind of want to wind
It's
back.
Alfie. She has the best costume. I love it.
I kind of want to wind back for a second to when Adam and John went to hell. I just want to know what happened to them. Just like a spot in my heart for them, and they're just down there, and I just want to know like
John's out.
how are they doing today?
John's out. Are you talking about Dad?
You mean the? Wait a minute. You mean when Adam and Sam went into the cage? Is that what you're talking about?
I mean Adam, like when Adam went into the cage and John is still in the cage.
Was John in the cage?
John's
Did I
out.
miss an episode?
John Winchester. Are we talking about John Winchester? Because he's out. He's not in
So
hell.
we
He got out.
Right. We don't know what happened to John because
He climbed out in
we
season
didn't
2.
we didn't see him in heaven when we
No,
were
they
up
couldn't
in
find
heaven.
him
They
in
couldn't
heaven.
Ash couldn't find John and Mary in heaven, but he got out of hell
Hell in
in season
season
2 when he grabbed the guy and
Azazel, yeah.
Yeah. Azazel. My God, flashback. That was season 2. Don't even remember. So yes,
but
I would love to
Adam's
know what
still
happened
there.
to. I would love to know what Adam's doing down there.
But
I'm
Adam,
assuming
he's being tortured
one person
still.
twister.
Ouch.
I know. Well, he's. I got nothing.
No, he's still in
Think
hell.
so. Hi, Tartar Stress.
Yeah.
I'm calling you by your costume names.
Okay. Yeah, I miss Adam a lot. I loved Adam so much, and I really, if he doesn't come out of hell before the end of Supernatural, I'm gonna be really
I
upset.
was gonna say, can we come up with everyone sent feathers up to the set to get
Yeah.
Castiel back on? What can we do to get Adam out of hell? Someone think of some kind of thing and make it happen on the internet.
Filming Percy.
Whatever, he can come back for
Dave.
one to or just a line saying this is what happened to him.
Just phone it in. Like,
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Going back to the comment about where Dean has never really had anything super special happen to him.
Mhm.
I think it's a really important constant through the show that everyone in the show has pretty much changed. Like, Bobby died, and Joe and Ellen died, and Sam's changed so much, and Cass even changed, where he became Leviathan, and then he was crazy. Through the entire...
Is that kind of still going on?
A little
Just character,
bit.
right?
But I think it's really important that through the entire like series that Dean has been like, he hasn't been special, I guess. He's been just like that one person that hasn't. He's been the same through the entire show, and I think it's really important that it keeps all the seasons like in line. Like, it keeps them all together. I think is really important.
Yeah.
I was saying, do you think that it kind of helps having that one character who doesn't change and everyone that's changing around him, kind of that's the center? Who let him in here?
Who let him in? Who let him in? We're full. We're full. We just got Misha bombed. Dude, we're full.
We're full. You
We're
can't
full,
come
sorry.
in. Sorry. We're full.
Yeah. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, nobody. Yeah, mostly about you. We're just talking about you. About you.
Yes. I don't know what she's pointing
We'd
at.
like you. Like, can you come? Can you?
Oh!
Get
The
up.
people on the internet can't hear you.
They
is the
can't hear
problem.
you.
So
Yeah.
so the AV guy is yelling at me.
The
Yes,
internet.
they're watching us on the internet. I know! I know! It's super exciting.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Yeah. So what kind of questions?
Anything?
Steal someone's from in line.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about Smallville. Do you know anything
Smallville.
about Smallville?
Oh, Smallville.
Yes. Yes.
Great show. Okay, quick question. And I think something that a lot of people are kind of wondering about. Supernatural had Jared and Jensen playing Sam and Dean on it for a while, and then Misha Collins came along to play Castiel.
Yep.
Yes, he did.
Hold on. How did the show sort of maintain a tonal continuity when it brought in a real actor?
That's a great question and I think actually what happened was when Misha came on the show, it just raised the level of all the other actors to this like Emmy-nominated level.
Not nominated, no?
Not nominated, but I mean,
not,
they
not
should be,
literally.
Should be.
Because really, you know, Stonehenge
really.
Apocalypse, everybody should watch that.
I mean,
As well, right? It was.
it was a robot head, or it wasn't
Actually
a
true.
robot head. I never finished that. Sorry.
So how are you such authorities on the subject?
We took a test online, and they sent us a certificate in the mail.
Yeah.
Yes.
SPNU?
Yeah.
Okay. No, really. I mean, how did you get to be up there? Because I was kind of wondering, like, fan panel, what the fuck is that? And then I mean, how did you decide to be up there?
We just asked if we could run a fan panel for Supernatural.
Oh.
Literally.
Smart.
It's as easy as just asking.
That was
Yeah.
it. That
You're like,
Wiley.
all
That's what
right.
yeah, pretty much.
Nobody else wants to do it.
Exactly. Free afternoon, let's go.
He's doing one tomorrow.
Yeah, what
Unless
time
you want
is
to
your
come up now and
Not
answer
likely.
questions.
I think my stunt double is going to do my panel tomorrow. So
Excellent.
yeah. Well, anyway, do you guys have any questions for me?
No.
No.
Nope. Sam!
Sam. Wow. Do you just? What's that?
Come on, Sam.
All right, fine.
Oh,
Go up on stage. Go ahead. So now you've got Sam up there on the panel.
Sam.
Where's Dean?
We got a Dean.
Dean?
Someone was cosplaying Dean.
Where's Dean? I met like 10 Deans today.
Justin.
There's no Deans. You're a good Dean.
Okay, who wants to be the car?
We have to. We need a Castiel.
All right. What?
We
One
got
question?
what?
Okay. Great.
Hi, I'm Dean.
That was uncanny.
I felt like Jensen was right there. Oh my God.
Dad said I was supposed to kill you. What does that mean?
I have to say, I feel like I kind of have a knack for casting because that was incredible. So what have you been? Oh, I'm sorry, Sam. I didn't mean to. What question do you have?
Okay, so the last
What's it like to be so tall?
Okay. All right. Okay. Very good question, sir. Funny thing about being tall is that no one knows that there are two sides. There's the side that everyone sees, and it's good, and apparently you get more pay per inch, and all this. Laugh it up, guys. Laugh it up.
Keep it PG, please. PG, we're on the internet.
There are minors in the room. Come on, man.
No comment.
That's disgusting.
Okay.
Wow.
So the bad side to being tall is, okay. So like for example, the top of that door, I probably hit that.
Do you grow your hair long for padding?
Yes, actually yes.
Makes sense. It's all coming together now. What? Okay, so you were gonna ask some. I think I might have cut you off.
It's really no problem. Okay, so last season I finished.
What do you get paid per inch, by the way? Out of curiosity.
Work it. Oh, he's taking the jacket off. It's getting serious now.
Yeah. Wow, he's now stripping.
It's about time you loosened up. Well, unfortunately, I do not get paid for what I do.
Oh, really? No. Oh. You're still interning in that department. Okay, I'll let you ask your question. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
No, it is really no problem. Okay, so the last season that I finished was season 6. So mean. I'm so hurt. I'm so hurt.
You're wounded, yes.
Okay, go on. Last season. Something.
Okay, so the last episode that I watched, well, obviously the last episode, and it was the funny thing that I've noticed about each of the characters is that there's a bad side to each of them. And what I was wondering is how was it because in the show you're an angel, you're supposed to be perfect.
Oh, and in real life too, apparently.
Well, yeah, and no arguments there. But how was it
being typecast like that?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Carry on.
Well, that and because you basically proclaimed yourself to be God at the end of the season, I was wondering
a little on the nose, yeah.
Yeah. Right. I was wondering how was it because how was that acting evil? Yeah, basically. How was it acting evil?
Kind of fun. it's been one of the good things about this show that my character, for me, working on it, is that the character has been through lots and changed dramatically often. So it's been fun to get to be evil and, God. I mean, it was kind of an art imitating life situation. But when I saw that first script, I was like, oh man, this is awesome. I'm going to be God for a season. And then they killed me the next episode.
For the third time.
So it was an emotional roller coaster. But yeah, it's fun. I mean, I think one of the reasons we get into this is because we get to play lots of different characters and do lots of different stuff. And one of the traps that one can fall into is getting on a series where you're interviewing perp number 2 in the interview room every week, and it's just tedious and boring. And that's great about Supernatural, that we don't do that. Yeah.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
No, thank you. I'm not supposed to be in here right now, and there are people standing next to me acting like I should leave. So, and people right there who have people who wear guns who are gonna make me leave. So, it was a pleasure, and I'm sorry for interrupting. And please,
thank you.
Please
so
resume.
Much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, and I guess I'm supposed to be doing this tomorrow morning at 11.
Looking forward to it.
You still want us up here?
Give it up for Misha Collins. Ow!
Look at, little mini Cass. We have completely lost. I know, we've completely lost this. We should just.
Misha bombed.
Okay, there's maybe Boba
There's a mini Boba Fett. Catch him. Catch him. Where's he going?
Mini anything.
He needs
like.
mini Boba Fett. That is. Oh my god.
I can't even.
I didn't expect this either. I'm just like, what?
Right.
Oh, wait.
Wow.
Reeling this back in now.
Misha
How was
bombed.
that for you in
How was
line?
it?
Did he just
Yeah,
bust
did
in
you
front of you? Are you like having a moment?
Did he just push it?
Yeah, he just stood right next to me. I was like, I can imagine the look on my face was quite priceless.
You handled yourself very well.
He
as well.
chose me and I just went with it.
You've been chosen. We have 4 minutes left, so we got to wrap this up quick. Do we have another question?
Do you have another question?
Yep. Jump in.
My question is this: if we're going to wrap up the tablets and presumably close the gates of hell at the end of the season, does that mean that we're going to have no more demons, no more Crowley for the last 2 seasons of the show?
Oh, well, that's the thing, isn't it?
Okay, I'm not okay with that.
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know. He likes
The
to
nightmare will never end.
Well, you
Steve.
remember back in like season 1 when they didn't know how to exorcise a demon.
Yeah.
I mean, the demons kind of are a new thing to the world that they have there. So we could go back to having. I mean, there'll still be monsters and everything, but there just won't be the demons and Crowley and whatever
and they
walking
might
around.
be able to just kill whatever's left.
Right. So it's
Yeah.
how do I change a shape or kill a shapeshifter?
Yeah.
Two seasons
whatever
of
monsters
mopping
left.
up.
2 seasons of mopping up,
Yeah.
possibly, and then
9
they
and 10.
retire on the beach somewhere.
Yeah.
With pie.
Didn't they always want to go to Hawaii?
Yes. Or they die. Or
Or
they
they
die.
die.
But kind of been there, done that on the dying.
Yeah. It's going to happen several times already, hasn't it?
Heaven actually
thanks.
admitted we died several times and wiped our memories.
Maybe one more question. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
Jane Hat.
Jane Hat. Okay.
Okay, this isn't so much a question as it is a reach out to all of these people in the room. Because let me just say, more than once I have felt like I am the only person in this fandom. I don't have that many friends. I met one of my best friends on the bus after hearing her say first Michael to someone, and I was like, well, that's weird. And then she said Dean, and I'm like, okay, one more, just one more. And then I heard her say Lucifer, and we have been friends for almost a year. We have watched, thank you. We have watched every Thursday, and then Friday, and then Wednesday. I was like, God, pick a day already, jeez. So I'm just saying, reach out, okay? We could have entire group meetups where we are hanging out and we're talking game, and it's just great. Reach out to Tumblr, reach out to LiveJournal, reach out to Twitter. We are here in Seattle. I mean, come on. Why are we not meeting every single day?
People still use LiveJournal?
Right?
Oh, yes. Oh, this.
SPN/party@livejournal.com.
Yeah.
Go there. We will meet you. We will find you.
Very good.
You can find me on Tumblr. I'm also a minion. So if you want to find me in the celebrity room, come talk to me.
What's fun?
Gypsyan.
Is that?
Find me. Find me and I will tell you.
Find her after the panel. Okay, you guys.
We got a minute.
So we'll just wrap this up really quickly. Thank you so much for
Yes,
coming out
thank you for
this.
coming and waiting all that time for us.
Yes. If you didn't get a button or a bag, come see us.
We've got some
before you
bags
leave. We have a
left.
couple of
If
bags
you-
left. We have tons of buttons left, so come see us.
Come see us.
The
But thank you
props
very
are at the front
much.
of the room. Thank you